Today we are going to be studying the distributive property involved in solving equations. Now on number 1, I'm going to show you two correct ways to show your work. One involves using the distributive property, and the other is also an accurate way to demonstrate your knowledge of showing your work. And I expect you to do one of these for everything, and throughout the rest of this I'll be using just the distributive property. But first, the distributive property means what is on the outside of the parentheses that's being multiplied must be multiplied by everything that's inside the parentheses. When that number is next to the parentheses, it means multiply. So negative 4 times x, that equals negative 4x. And then negative 4 times 3 is negative 12, or we could just say minus 12 here, equals 8. Alright? So, now you have a two-step equation, and I'm going to solve by getting rid of the 12 first, adding 12 to both sides. Okay? That cancels out and bring down negative 4x equals, and 8 plus 12 is 20. Then we need to divide both sides by negative 4. That cancels out and bring down x equals 20 divided negative 4 is negative 5. Now, over here, I'm just going to make a little box. I'm going to show you one other way to do this. Showing your work correctly is imperative to getting credit, okay? Let me recopy your little problem here. Negative 4 times the quantity of x plus 3 equals 8. Negative 4 is being multiplied by everything in the parentheses, and so you could say, well, the opposite of multiply is divide, and I could actually divide both sides by negative 4. Okay? These would cancel out. I'd bring down the x plus 3 equals, and then 8 divided negative 4 is negative 2. Now watch how this works. Opposite of add 3, subtract 3 to both sides. Minus 3 here, and you show your work, cancel it out. Minus 3 here. And then x equals negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5. Two accurate ways to show your work. Okay, now on the next one. Don't let this trick you. If you want to flip this around and rewrite the problem next to it this way, 3/4 times a quantity b minus 8 equals 3, that's okay. You can do that. Okay? Now, let's begin by demonstrating the distributive property. I'll just use this one over here. I'll bring down the 3 equals 3/4 times b is 3/4 b. Bring down your subtraction sign, and 3/4 times 8, well, 3 times 8 is 24. Divide 4 is 6. Okay? And then we add 6 to both sides. Show your work correctly, guys. These cancel out. Bring down 9 equals 3/4 b. To get rid of this, here's what you do. Multiply the reciprocal to both sides. 4/3 times 4/3. Alright, these cancel out because that means 1b. Bring that down. And then 4 times 9, divide 3, or you can cross simplify. Like 9 divided 3 is 3, and 4 times 3 is 12. So 12 equals b. So once again, I mean, there's multiple ways you could do this, but if you didn't like doing the distributive property, you could have multiplied the reciprocal first to both sides over here, and done 4/3 to both sides. And if you want to see that, I can show you, but then I can stick with the others. So I could have done 4/3 here and times 4/3 here. Okay? Those cancel out. Bring down b minus 8 equals 3 times 4 is 12 divided 3, 4, or the 3's cancel out, and equals 4. And look, when I add 8 to both sides, what do I get? Well, b equals 12 again.